Okay, good morning. At this point, I've explained this to the grade 10s of this year. However, we are experiencing load shedding at the time, so I'm just going to do a recording of these examples. Okay. So at this point, I've explained the algebraic expressions. This is going to be a basically shorter version of this video. For the full lesson, you'll find in the description box below. We look at algebraic expressions. You spoke about terms. When is a term a monomial, a binomial, a trinomial? We spoke about distribution law and so on. Okay, so we're looking at the grade 10 algebraic expressions. Here's the examples for exercise 1.2. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. We're looking at example 1. And this is on page 6. Okay. So as we know, we're going to use a FOIL or distributive law. We're going to multiply 2x by 3x is going to give us 6x squared. 2x times negative 4y is going to give you negative 8xy. 3y times 3x is positive 9xy. Positive 3y times negative 4y is negative 12y squared. So those are like terms there. Gives us 6x squared. Remember, when you're adding and subtracting, the variable stays the same. So negative 8xy plus 9xy is going to be positive 1xy minus 12y squared. As we know, we write nothing there. There's a 1, of course. Okay. All these examples are on page 6. Okay. Example 2. Again, we're going to get rid of the brackets by multiplying out there using the FOIL or distributive law. 2x times 3x is going to give you 6x squared. 2x times negative 4y is negative 8xy. Yeah, I got this example twice here. Okay, so basically they're looking at the shorter version here. So what they do is they say the first times the first, and then 2x times negative 4y. Sorry about that. So what do you do at this point? You say 2x times negative 8y, negative 4y is going to give you negative 8xy, and 3y times 3x is going to give you positive 9xy, which in turn then gives us negative, positive xy minus 12y squared. Okay, that is another way to do it. You can skip that middle step there. Otherwise, what could also have been done is, from the distributive law we know that 2x must be multiplied by 3x minus 4y, and then 3y must be multiplied by 3x minus 4y. As you can see, 3y must be multiplied with that second bracket, and that 2x must be multiplied with the second bracket. Then we multiply this out, which is going to give us 6x squared minus 8xy plus 9xy minus 12y squared. So again gives us like terms, 6x squared plus xy minus 12y squared. Whichever method you want to apply will be acceptable, but normally we just stick to that method there. Okay. But as you know, in mathematics, there's many ways of doing it. I'm not going to do all the ways. Alright, so again, we're going to get rid of the brackets by multiplying up. This is on page 7 now. We're looking at examples on page 7. So that gives us 3x times 2y is going to give us 6x squared. Now 3x times 2x, sorry, is 6x squared. 3x times positive y is going to be positive 3xy. Negative 5y times 2x is negative 10xy And negative 5y times y is negative 5y squared. So again, we're going to look for like terms. So it's going to be 6x squared, 3xy minus 10xy is minus 7xy minus 5y squared. Okay. Look at the next one. Next example. So again, you will need to multiply to get rid of the brackets. Okay, so 2a squared times 5a squared is going to give me 10a squared. 2a squared times 1 is going to be positive 2a squared. Negative 3 times 5a squared. And remember, there's no sign there, so it's a plus. So it's negative 15a squared. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. So what do we do now? Add like terms. I made a mistake here. 2a squared times 5a squared is 10a 4. The reason for that is when you multiply and bases are the same way, add exponents. Okay, so it's going to be 10a 4. 2a squared minus 15a squared is going to give you negative 13a squared minus 3. Okay. Sorry about that thing. 4. Okay, the next example. Okay, for those of you who don't like working with fractions, I'll show you a method that you can apply afterwards. So we multiply that thing. Okay. So we got a third a times a half. A is going to be 1 over 6a squared. A third a times negative 3b is negative 1 over 9ab. A half b times a half a will be positive a quarter ab minus, it's going to be a half b times negative a third b is negative 1 over 6 b squared. Again, those are like terms. As you can see, you've got the LCM of 36 there. So it's going to be negative 4 over 36 plus 9 over 36, which is positive 5 over 36 AB minus 1 over 6 B squared. Okay, now say for argument's sake you are a learner who struggles with fractions, you can then just enter it in the calculator. We say a third multiplied by a half, that gives us a third multiplied by a half, gives us 1 over 6, or a third multiplied by negative a third, gives us negative 1 over 9, and then we have a half multiplied by a half, gives us a quarter, AB, and a half multiplied by negative a third. So negative 1 over 6. And coming to this like terms here, as you can see, we just add or subtract the coefficients. So it's going to be negative 1 over 9 plus 1 over 4, which is a quarter, gives us 35 over and 5 over 36. Okay. So with that you should be able to now do exercise 1 and 2. At this point I will stop the video.